children, welcome to revision class of biology. So we were revising the chapter human health and diseases. So now let's see what is immunity. Immunity means what? The overall ability of the host to fight the disease causing organisms conferred by the immune system is called what? Immunity. Okay, so the overall ability of the organism or host to fight against the microorganisms, and which is provided by what? Whom? The immune system is called as what? Immunity. And what are the different types of immunity? Innate immunity and acquired immunity. Innate immunity means it's non-specific, isn't it? That is present from the birth. Okay, so it's not against a particular disease, it is overall. Okay, overall what immunity that is present in the body, or the defense mechanisms that is present in our body against all the microorganisms, understood, or all the foreign agents. So that can be physical barriers, physiological barriers, cellular barriers, and cytokine barriers. So what are physical barriers? Like presence of skin or mucus. Okay, mucus coating of the epithelium lining of respiratory, gastrointestinal, and urogenital tracts. Okay, then physiological barriers means acid in the stomach, saliva in the mouth, tears from the eyes, etc. They prevent the microbial growth. Cellular barriers means there are different types of leukocytes, isn't it? Like polymorphonuclear leukocytes, okay, monocytes, then what? Natural killer type of lymphocytes, okay, macrophages, or this can phagocyte, okay, and destroy the microorganisms. So this forms the cellular barriers. Okay, then next is what? Cytokine barriers. That is viral infected cells, they produce a protein called interferons, and that can protect the non-infected cells from further infection. So all these are what? Forming part of innate immunity. Now what is acquired immunity? That is, it's very specific. Due to the attack of any pathogen to the body develops what? The antibodies against it. And this is also characterized by memory. Means the next time when the same microorganisms comes, body can easily remember that. Okay, and can produce the response. So the response which is produced for the first time is called the primary response, and it is low, it's having low intensity. Okay, and next time when the pathogens get or enter into the body produces very intensified response, and that is known as anamnestic response or secondary response. Okay, then both are helped or carried out with the help of two special type of cells known as T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes. And B lymphocytes, what they do? They produce proteins, okay, called antibodies. And T lymphocells, they are not directly producing any antibodies, but they help B cells to produce them. Okay, produce the antibodies. Then we learned about the structure of antibody molecule, right? What are they? That is, they are having two chains, two long chains and two short chains. That's what it is known as H2L2. Okay, so an antibody is represented by H2L2 because there are two chains of light, okay, and two heavy chains. Okay, and there are number of antibodies like IgA, IgM. They are belonging to different groups. Okay, IgE, IgG, etc. Understood? Then these antibodies, as they are found in the blood, okay, the response of the body due to the by the production of antibodies is called what? humoral immune system. Okay, or response, humoral immune response. Okay, and then the second type is known as cell mediated immunity, and it is what offered by T lymphocytes or mediated by T lymphocytes. Okay, so the during organ transplantation, okay, our body try to reject the organ transplant or the transplanted organ. Okay, and this is also due to what, this T lymphocytes. Okay, or you can say cell mediated immunity. Okay, or immune response. Okay, so only it is very much needed to what, do tissue matching, blood group matching, etc. before the transplantation, isn't it? Then the body is able to recognize or recognize self from non-self is due to what, cell mediated response. Now we have seen about active and passive immunity, isn't it? So what is active immunity? That is when a host is exposed to any antigen, okay, in the form of living or dead microbes or their proteins. Okay, antibodies will be produced against them. So if the antibodies are produced inside the body due to the exposure of body to various microbes, then it is known as what, the uh, active immunity. Understood? And passive immunity means ready made. Okay, ready made antibodies are directly given to the body, then that kind of immunity is known as what, passive immunity. Okay, so active immunity may be slow and take time to give full response. Okay, so that's what we are what taking vaccines and all, isn't it? Already vaccines will be given so that what, antibodies will be produced, and next time when the real microorganisms comes, the body can identify it early and it can start producing its secondary response. Clear? Okay, then example of passive immunity is what, colostrum. Okay, we have learned that in the first milk produced by the milk produced by the first day by the mother during the first days of delivery is known as what, colostrum, and it is abundant in IgA, okay, antibodies, and that is very essential for the baby to get protected. Okay, then next, what we learned about vaccination and immunization. Okay, so vaccination is based on the property of what, memory of immune system. In vaccination, what we are giving, what are vaccines? That is the inactivated or weakened pathogen or the products of the pathogen. Okay, some antigenic proteins of pathogen or what, inactivated or weakened pathogen are introduced into the body. So what will happen? The body will recognize it and antibodies will be produced against it. Okay, this generate memory B and T cells, and that can recognize what, the pathogen quickly. Next time when the real pathogen comes, it can quickly recognize, identify, and they start producing the response. Okay, so if a person is injected with some deadly microbes, okay, to which quick immune response is required, like tetanus, we need to inject what, performed or antibodies or antitoxins, isn't it? So snake bites, etc., the injection which is given to the patients contains preformed antibodies, isn't it? So that type of immunization is also known as what, passive immunization. Okay, passive immunization. Then recombinant DNA technology, that is what, allowing us to what get immunize means to produce the antibody, the vaccines very easily, isn't it? Vaccines are produced using what? The polypeptides of pathogens in bacteria or yeast, using what? Recombinant DNA technology. So the vaccine production is enhanced, or in a large scale it can be produced. Clear? So example, hepatitis B vaccine is produced in this way. Okay. Then next, what we learned about allergies, isn't it? So allergy is what? Actually the exaggerated response of immune system, which is harmless. Okay, immune system thinks it has what the harmful substance, and they start producing antibodies against it. Okay, so this is called what? Allergy, the exaggerated response of the immune system. Okay, then the substances which causes the immune response is called what? Allergens. Okay, they are known as allergens. Antibodies involved in this allergic reactions is IgE. Okay, IgE type. And examples of allergens are what? The mites in dust, okay, then pollens, animal dander, etc. Okay, so what are the symptoms of the sneezing? Watery eyes, running nose, isn't it? Then what? Difficulty in breathing, all this can be. And this allergy is actually produced by the release of certain substances like histamines and serotonin from mast cells. So mast cells are actually what? The cells of areolar connective tissue, isn't it? So from them, what happen? Compounds like histamines and serotonins will be produced. So for determining how we will determine what is the cause of allergy, the patient will be exposed to small doses of allergens. Okay, very small doses of allergen, and likewise we can find out. Okay, so antihistamine, adrenaline, and steroids can reduce the symptoms of allergy. Understood? So the modern day lifestyle that has made us prone to what? Allergy problems. Okay, then next is what? Autoimmunity we learned. What is autoimmunity? So autoimmunity means if the body is not, or immune system is not able to what? Recognize our own cells from the other cells. So the other reason can be due to the genetic. Okay, genetic reason can also be behind it. Okay, so autoimmunity means what? The uh, the sometimes what happen, the body, the immune system, okay, is not able to distinguish the foreign molecules and the what the self organs. Then another is what? Due to genetic and other reasons. Okay, if the body attack self cells, so this results in what? Damage to the body and is known as autoimmune disease. Okay, so rheumatoid arthritis is an example for autoimmune system. Understood? So this all we have learned, isn't it? The different types of immunity. What are the different types of immunity we learned? Innate immunity and acquired immunity. Then we learned about active and passive immunity, and passive immunization and vaccination. Okay, then we learned about allergies, okay, and autoimmunity. So next we will in the next class we will revise the rest of the things. Okay, till then you have to go through the chapter very thoroughly, study it. Okay, now I'm not going to take any test because this chapter is for the next term. Okay, so after completing this we will continue with our revision work. Okay, we will start doing the revision work of the term 1 examination. So and practicals also. And practical dates I will send. So as the practical will be conducted, examination will be conducted in the school, you can also come and practice it. Okay, when I give the dates in the WhatsApp group. And I hope you are preparing your lab manual also. Prepare it and get it ready. And if anyone is left to submit the this one, the project that I had given during the vacation, you can submit it. Okay, because that only will be considered as the project for this term, and for the next term you have to prepare another project. Okay, so hope this is very clear to you. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.